And we're live. Good morning, everybody. Daniel Allison, the average dude. It's first sip live, 7:55 with my friend Fred. Fred, how are you this morning?
Unbelievable. And look, yet again, at the Sunshine on the Beach House.
Sunshine on the beach house, and I may have to stand up and walk around a little bit. And Fred, I can hear myself, and it's a little tough.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a little glitch in the system today, but you're getting a dose of what everybody else gets on a daily basis. They get to hear the average dude.
I get to hear myself. I get to say it, and then I get to hear it again in Fred's speaker, and this is going to make me better. Hey, we've got some great
Danny,
bus riders this morning. Look at who we got coming in. You want to tell us who we got coming in, Fred, so I can hear myself?
I can't see anybody.
Oh, okay.
The way that I had to get in the show because I'm in the truck, I can't see a thing.
Hey, you know what? We're flying blind. We can't see. We can't hear. But you know who can? Antarctic Mike. Let's go. Great to see
Boom!
Antarctic Mike. DJ is in the house. Russ Hammond is in the house.
Of course, Russ is in the house.
Paul Pappy. What you guys say about Paul Pappy?
Paul Pappy, do not ask Daniel to take his hat off today. I've
Don't you
already
dare
seen
do
it. It's not worth it.
it. Oh, I love it. Bajano. How did that sound? I got to hear it twice. How did it sound in your end, Fred?
It kind of froze up.
Oh, did it? Well, hey, you know what? We're gonna make it today, Gary. We're gonna make it, and I tell you
Hey,
what.
speaking of making it, Gary, did you make your lunch today?
Did Gary make his lunch? That's what I want to know. I also want to know if Dickie Ross is having a good time down at the beach. Hey, Fred,
How could she not?
I've got a question for you. How hard? How hard would it be for you to go in that office right now and press to check the connection inside? Or here's the option. Or we continue and we push forward.
We're pushing forward because here's the funny thing about my situation at the moment. Okay,
Okay.
my boots are absolutely filthy. So at the moment, I'm rocking
Oh, baby.
some Crocs until it's time to slip those boots on.
Hey, if we only had somebody to sell boots that was on the bus, that would
Russ,
be
I wouldn't
awesome.
even. They're so dirty, I couldn't bring them to you today. You would not do what y'all do because they're too nasty.
Hey, was it worth? You got your boots dirty. Was it worth it? Did you get to where you needed to go?
Oh my gosh. Yes, sir. I personally delivered 2 machines yesterday. So we're on a roll. More coming.
I love it. I love to hear that, and that's what we're here for. This is the Energy Bus into your day. We've done it for 290 something days, and sometimes we do have these technical issues, but it's important. It's important to push forward, get it done anyway. Hey, Fred, when we were getting started, I said something. Remember, I said the word can't.
Yeah, you did say can't, and I didn't like it, did I?
You didn't. Why do you always jump on people when they say can't, whether we're working out or the boys talking about something? Why you always say can't?
I just think it impacts you negatively. Your mind doesn't know the difference in I'm having a hard time doing something, which is what you could tell yourself, or I can't do it. and you keep telling yourself you can't do something, well, you'll start believing it.
Yeah, it goes back to what you said early on. Concept of self and how we think about ourselves and what we can and can't do determines a lot of what we end up doing. I was listening to a podcast, Learned Helplessness. And the example they gave is a popular one of a lady in a schoolroom. Half the class gets an answer that they can answer. The other half, it's impossible.
Yeah.
And what one group does, they learn that it's impossible. What's the point? So by the time they get to the third question, they're not even trying. Learned helplessness is giving up reaction, the quitting response that follows from the belief that whatever you do doesn't matter.
Have you ever felt that? Have you ever felt just helpless in certain situations? And I want your answer related to business or sales.
It doesn't matter how hard I work. I'll never get the promotion or the recognition anyway. The system's rigged.
Ah,
Or how about this one? I'm just the guy who can't stick to anything. I'm broken. Why sign up for the gym when I'll just quit in 2 weeks anyway? How about you, Fred?
have you heard people talk like that?
Absolutely. How about this one? This is we're always broke. So what difference does this $5 cost make? It's learned helplessness.
Yeah. How would you change that? Let's say that is the truth of a person's situation, that exact sentence. How could you reword it to start changing a mindset?
Yeah. So a big part of learned helplessness is looking at the truth of it. Now, we don't want to ever give excuses and making excuses, but the truth of the situation should always be externalized. Maybe, the company that we're working for, the things that we were trying, the way that we were innovating, maybe there wasn't value for them. Maybe in another situation, someone's going to find that value.
Yeah. Different
But we
vehicle.
have to call out the truth. Sometimes if we just accept all blame, then we're putting things on us. Those kids in that class that learned the helplessness, they didn't know that the question was impossible. And sometimes we're in an impossible situation. We don't know that the rules are slanted against us, and now we formed a belief based on evidence that's not true.
Can that happen to people early and then they never shake it?
Absolutely. And I think there's a lot of folks, in our age range, where a lot of things have happened, and maybe we have this opinion. Oh, yeah, I tried one time, a long time ago, to maybe do a public speech, and I bombed at it. I'm never getting up again. I'm terrible at it. But is that the truth? That's right. I can't. But have you tried? Yeah, I tried. When did you try? 20 years ago. It was terrible. It was hard. I was scared, and I was worse than the class. Maybe the rest of the class went on to great speeches. You were If you didn't know there was great speakers in the class. Things change. So I've got some things that we can do to get started. And I love this topic, and I hate that we can't hear us real good. Number one, focus on micro wins. The lie of learned helplessness is that you can't control anything.
When you are in control of yourself and your own mind, it has to start there.
It does. It does. When we feel in control, we have confidence. So focus on micro wins. It doesn't matter how small.
If I went around and looked at people who have bought different equipment than Bobcat and said, you know what, man, they've been buying that color for 8 years. They'd never buy my machine. That's a bad attitude. That's a terrible mindset, because they will change.
You are guaranteed to never sell a Bobcat to that person when you make that statement. I mean, now you know for sure. And that's what I mean by truth seeking. See, we're not making excuses when we look at the actual circumstances of the situation, right? So that maybe they've never been around somebody that had Bobcat equipment. Maybe they've never sat on a piece of Bobcat equipment.
Maybe the salesman had never been by their office before.
Maybe their salesman was too.
Maybe their salesman never took them Modelo at 5 o'clock on the job site.
Let's go. Hey, this is how we differentiate. And then I'm gonna put this last one up here. Pre-commit to immediate action. We talked about avoiding information yesterday. I think it was.
It seems so long ago.
Doesn't it? But when we take action, we always learn something. It might be about ourselves. It might be about the situation. It might be that we did have this learned helplessness. But when we take action, we're always going to learn something. So there you go. Focus on the micro win, seek the truth of the situation, and then commit to immediate action.
And I think all of that together, especially committing to immediate action, can change a person's mindset and internal belief and get rid of I can't, I'll never, all that kind of nonsense.
Yeah, it's that concept of
once you start pre-committing and then following through on your actions, and you start building just a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum, it can literally change everything. And if you're in a place that don't appreciate you, you're just tolerated and not celebrated, and you've changed, you're not being rewarded for it, you're not being noticed, you're in the wrong vehicle.
That's
you
it.
may have to make a bigger change and get in the right vehicle.
Something that I learned getting ready for this. It's not an excuse to externalize the reality of the situation. You're still responsible. You still have to make things happen, but it's okay to call out the truth of the situation. I'm going to give this final quote here before we get out of here. And we made it. This has been tough. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. Making choices today, we have that space. Make the right decision. Fred, final thought.
Choose positivity and get your mind right.
I love it. See you tomorrow live, 7:55. Let's roll. Bye-bye.